is Heart Health Month, and today we are making a seafood pasta packed with omega-3s. And joining us now is Chef Steve from Trattoria Pizzeria da Luigi. How'd I do? Probably not so
Pretty
good.
close. Pretty close.
Okay. Thank you, Chef, for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This smells so incredible. What are you making?
Well, I'm making a dish that's on our menu, zuppa de pesce, which translates literally into seafood soup.
Oh, it smells delicious. Okay, so what do you have in the pan here?
Well, I started the pan with some olive oil, monounsaturated fat. This is Heart Healthy Month, and I think that it should be renamed Italian Food Month because almost everything that Italians cook is very healthy. The Mediterranean diet, everybody's heard of. So we start with the olive oil. We add our seafood. We use fish that's very low in fat, high in protein. We use shellfish. We have scallops, shrimp, clams, mussels, and calamari.
Okay.
So we saute that up a little bit in olive oil. Get it
And
started.
what did you throw in there after the olive oil?
I put in some white wine.
Okay.
A little bit of white wine. And the next thing that we add to it is a little bit of seafood stock.
All right.
Not as intimidating as people think. You can use any kind of, your fishmonger can have bones. You can just bring it up, put in water, some white wine, bring it up to a boil, let it simmer. Then you strain it off and you have your fish stock.
This kind of helps kind of deepen that flavor, intensify it.
Absolutely. And it's the base, it's the actual base for this dish. So we put in our fish stock. We add just a touch of marinara sauce.
Just a dab.
Again, very healthy. The marinara is olive oil, tomatoes, basil, garlic. Nothing bad in there, everything good healthy for your heart.
Okay.
So we've added the fish that takes the longest to cook first. The mussels, the clams, the shrimp. Okay. So we're going to add the last couple fish that only take a minute or two to cook. You don't want to add them too early or they'll get tough. So we add the bay scallops and some calamari. We prefer at the restaurant the calamari steaks. You can get the calamari the whole tubes or cut into the tubes and the tentacles. Any fishmonger will have them, and a lot of the stores now, the specialty stores, are getting pretty good at carrying this kind of stuff on a regular basis.
And what I love about this is just so few ingredients.
Absolutely.
Really so simple.
Very simple. The simplicity, the complexity of Italian cooking lies in the simplicity. So when you have very few ingredients, you have to use very quality ingredients because they all stand out. So as we're getting ready to finish here, the calamari and the scallops only take a minute to cook.
Okay, so as that's hanging out though, you've got, boy, quite a variety of some other dishes that you have here too.
Absolutely, all menu items at the restaurant. All of this stuff is very heart healthy. We have a salad, we call it la vera, which is the real salad. Tomatoes, onions, basil, olive oil. We have rigatoni alla norma, which is maybe the specialty dish of Sicily. With rigatoni pasta, grilled eggplant, and ricotta salata cheese. Spaghetti alla puttanesca, very healthy. Tomatoes, olives, capers, anchovies. We have a dish that's a specialty to us. We have an orange salad that we toss with olive oil, goat cheese, onions, and olive oil again. A bean salad. Beans are very healthy for you. And we also have a salmon dish that's on our menu. And for the sauce, we don't do anything real heavy with it. We do a reduced vinegar, which is healthy for you also.
That's terrific. All very simple. All right, so how long will this kind of hang out in this?
From start to finish, this dish should take about 4 minutes, 5 minutes at the very most.
And so when you're cooking, I know for me anyways, I always feel like it's so hard to tell, and I don't want to overcook, and sometimes I end up overcooking the shrimp or whatever. I mean, what's the best way? Obviously, you just got to look at it too.
You have to look at it. You have to feel it. It should be firm, but not hard. It should be spring back. And with all this stuff, when you do the shellfish, you use fresh shellfish. When the shells open up, that means they're cooked. If they don't open, it means they're not cooked yet.
Right. And for the calamari and
the calamari just takes the old saying is 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
Okay.
Anywhere in between, it's going to be tough.
Okay.
So to make this dish even more healthy, we use some whole wheat pasta. And the whole wheat pasta differs from regular pasta. Basically, in the fact is how the wheat is milled. When they mill the whole wheat pasta, they don't take out the germ and the bran, which gives it the color, and that's where most of the what's the word I'm looking for? It's where all the benefits are. Absolutely, absolutely.
It looks great. It smells so good. As you're plating this up for us, tell us where you guys are located. You guys have been around for a little while in Royal Oak, right?
We opened up in September, And knock on wood, things have been gone very well for us. We are located on South Washington, 415 South Washington in Royal Oak.
Oh, wow, look at that. Just beautiful. And so important to point out, too, that if you don't have all of these ingredients, I mean, you can still just do it with shrimp or whatever you can get your hands on.
Use these ingredients or anything that you can get your hands on.
All right, I'm gonna take just a little piece here. 2 thumbs up.
Excellent. Thank you.
I guess I'm going to talk with my mouth full because I have to. All right, Chef Z, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
We're going to have the recipe and all the details on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check the scene on 7 section.